Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the Apple Watch Series 10 and see how this particular, Apple Watch compares against the Apple Watch Series 4. Now, I would probably tell you for every single person out there, it makes a lot more sense to go and buy something like an Apple Watch Series 10 than an Apple Watch Series 4. It doesn't make any sense at all to go and buy an Apple Watch Series 4 anymore, but that is actually the current Apple Watch that I'm using. The interesting thing is that I'm still a fan of my Apple Watch Series 4, although I'm going to upgrade soon. I probably wouldn't even buy an Apple Watch Series 10. And I'll explain the Apple Watch that I'm thinking about buying. If you want to pick up either one of these Apple Watches though, links will be down in the description. You can get that from there and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, starting off with the outside of both these particular watches. Number one, the Apple Watch Series 4 that came out many years ago, on the front side is giving you either a 44 or 40 millimeter size. So it's a good size, it's either aluminum or stainless steel, and it's still a good looking watch. It only gets 1000 nits of brightness, although it is an LTPO OLED display. So it's an older type of panel. It's only up to 1000 nits of brightness. Definitely not the best looking thing of all time, but it was a good looking panel when it first came out a couple of years ago. Now with the Apple Watch Series 10, this Apple Watch costs a lot more money. It's $499 for the GPS plus cell model, or $399 for the GPS model. And this watch is bigger with less bezel. So you're getting 46 or 42 millimeter size on the Apple Watch Series 10. So that is kind of nice to have an Apple Watch that's going to be giving you a little bit, a bigger size display in basically the same casing. The Apple Watch bands interchange between both as well, which is a really nice thing. Now on top of that, you're getting up to 2000 nits of brightness on the Apple Watch Series 10, which is a really nice thing. And it's an LTPO3 OLED always-on Retina display. So it's an always-on display. It's up to 40% brighter when viewed at an angle as well, which is another really nice thing going on for this type of panel as well. So I'm a really big fan of this type of display when it comes down to it as well. Now you're getting wireless charging on this type of panel, which is really nice, or wireless charging on the backside. You're getting kind of the same type of build, although with the Apple Watch Series 10, you are getting either an aluminum or a titanium case. So that's a slight difference. And you're getting more color selection. Actually, it's basically the same colors you can choose from as well. So the outside, that kind of covers it up there. Now there's some similarity here, but the Apple Watch Series 10 is giving you way more features. So one, 50 meter water resistance on both. Although the Apple Watch Series 10 gives you that depth gauge to 6 meters and water temperature sensor, you're getting, the ECG application built in on both. Although the Apple Watch Series 10's, algorithm is probably going to be better just for tracking that kind of stuff. You're getting sleep tracking on both, but the Apple Watch Series 10 does give you sleep apnea notifications. You're getting a brighter display on the Apple Watch Series 10, and you're getting the vitals application, which gives you heart rate, respiratory rate, wrist temperature, and sleep duration as well. And you're getting temperature sensing inside of the Apple Watch Series 10, along with a lot of other things as well. I think the Apple Watch Series 4 is still an Apple Watch that works for the most part. And I do think, like I said before, if you are going to go through and get an Apple Watch Series 4 is still a pretty good watch for the most part for basic stuff. For me, checking my notifications, tracking my workouts, different things like that, I feel like the Apple Watch Series 10, is great at, but my Series 4 still kind of does that stuff at. I think with my Apple Watch Series, if I were to get an Apple Watch Series 10 and use it on an everyday basis, I generally think that, it's clearly the better watch, but I feel like I'm really not even missing out on that much compared to my Apple Watch Series 4. And that's why I think by the end of this, right, when I'm switching to the next Apple Watch very soon, I think I'm probably going to buy something like an Apple Watch Series 8 or an Apple Watch Series 7. I feel like that is a couple generations older, newer than my current Apple Watch. And that one gives me that nicer type of display better than my Apple Watch Series 4. It's that bigger type of display. It's older, it's cheaper, and it might make more sense for me to go and buy that one just because I batter my watches a lot than buying something like an Apple Watch Series 10. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.